glass of champagne. Get ready to toast.
Every few years, there seems to be a new trend that blossoms seemingly out of nowhere. Lately, that seems to be the case for what is known as the VSCO girl.
I'm a VSCO girl in a VSCO world. It's scrunchy-tastic. Don't f with plastic.
The term comes from the photo editing app VSCO. The app is known for its filters that help one create vintage or film-esque looks, and much more. The filters became popular at enhancing a certain lifestyle on social media. The VSCO girl. The VSCO girl is a subculture of Gen Z female teenagers that are characterized by a particular look and a particular lifestyle. The look of a VSCO girl is very distinct. Oversized shirt, short shorts, shell necklaces, scrunchies, and Birkenstocks. The look is very relaxed, laid back, and gives off a sort of beach vibe. Although Emma Chamberlain never claimed to be a VSCO girl, she's often one of the first faces you see when Googling the term. In the wild, you often find the VSCO girl taking photos in nature, being passionate about sustainability, using hydro flasks and metal straws. Also, saving the turtles.
Hashtag save the turtles!
Well, not physically saving turtles, but definitely posting a strongly worded Instagram caption about how much turtles mean to them. Right now we are at an outlet mall and we're gonna go shopping for stuff that can turn me into a VSCO girl. And we're gonna explore this style right now. Here's another VSCO girl. Also at the beach, oversized t-shirt, scrunchie. Honestly, a lot of this fashion just looks like girls from Santa Barbara that I went to school with. The only new thing I probably see are the scrunchies. Haven't seen a lot of people wearing scrunchies. This video better not be demonetized because the VSCO girl's budget is pretty expensive. To many, this may just be a temporary phase the youth go through, but fashion trends such as these often explain the zeitgeist of the era. For instance, the 1920s marked a major cultural shift in the US with the end of World War I just 2 years prior, and the 19th Amendment passing, which allowed women to vote. Women's fashion reflected this. The flapper movement began to take hold of the nation. The term came from Northern England and is translated to mean teenage girl. Just as the VSCO girl, the flapper also had a distinct appearance. Unlike their Victorian parents, their dresses were much shorter, which was at the time considered very risque. They often bobbed their hair, showed bare arms, and wore more makeup. Because this era marked a time of independence and liberation for women, flappers partook in what, at the time, was considered very unladylike behavior. They drove automobiles, they smoked, and they drank. In addition, just as the VSCO girl have their slang, flappers also coined their own. Things like the bee's knees and that's the cat's meow came from that era, both basically meaning cool. So right now we are looking for a place to get oversized t-shirts. Our first go-to is Tilly's, I suppose. I think this store is literally for the VSCO girl. Oh my gosh, and they even have scrunchies right there. Is this oversized enough or should I get it large? Get large. We got oversized t-shirt, we got scrunchies, and we got the jewelry. All at Tilly's over there. Next we need to get some shorts, hydro flasks, and we're good. Just get this before we get a copyright strike for Maroon 5 singing. I think this will fit or is it too small? Too big. I don't want to, I'm insecure. I'm just kidding. We're running out of options. Why are shorts so hard to find? I want to go home. I'm about to make a term up, I think, so bear with me. In my opinion, the VSCO girl trend seems to have risen out of the social mediaification of sustainability. What does that mean? Well, social media has changed how we interact with a number of things. Art, food, dating, and a lot more. You can see the social mediaification in museums. Interactive art installations that are designed to be photographed are more popular than ever. Food that looks like a piece of art is perfect for Instagram. So businesses are being shaped by social media.
And today I see this article on Complex that says, here's why Burger King was liking your old tweets. Burger King had many on Twitter perplexed after the fast food company began liking people's tweets from 2010. Needless to say, folks were confused. Complex goes on to say, the reason behind the move, Burger King is bringing back funnel cake fries. I mean,
But not only has it affected businesses, it's affected serious global issues such as climate change and sustainability. Places like TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram has turned sustainability into a vlogging lifestyle, an aesthetic, and that's what the VSCO girl seems to reflect. So the intention of a VSCO girl may actually be prompted by notoriety rather than preventing climate change. We are in the home of the VSCO girl, aka the beach. Save the turtles, use metal straws or paper straws, never plastic straws. And I'm in my VSCO girl outfit. Although the teens following this fad may be motivated by vanity and, dare I say, clout, is there really any harm in following such a trend? On the bright side, the result of this cringy meme is the youth being exposed to environmental consciousness. Maybe they have metal straws just to impress their friends, but at the end of the day, they're still using less plastic, and that's not a bad thing. Like the high school stereotypes of the past, Tumblr girls, scene kids, basic bitches, the VSCO girl fad will eventually die out too. So if you are an aspiring VSCO girl, don't waste your money too much on expensive brands. I'm talking to you, Taylor.